Yeah, I'm a bit dank smoker, child.
Smoking does different things for different people. What does it do for you exactly?
Calm me down. I really don't like. I'm a people person, but with people that get along with, or cool with, or want to be cool with, you know, like I ain't really the interacting type. I don't really like. If I don't know you like that, I don't really want to be in your face talking to you. I just look at it as a sign of fakeness, you know. So I really don't like talking. And sometimes, you know, like with this life, you got to talk to a lot of people that you don't want to talk to. You got to be around people you don't want to be around, or you got to be around people that's acting like they don't want to be around you and they really ain't hitting on nothing, you know, like, and you got to be cool and don't show your cards and show your colors, like, and let them know that you don't like that, you know, like. So I smoke weed, you know, that's the only thing I smoke to set the fucking record straight. I smoke weed to calm me down and keep me in a mood or mode, you know, like that keeps me going, you know, like not fucking up the party, like not being a sore loser, like being fucking a bummy ass person in a cool ass environment, like not fucking up the vibe, like that's it. I just want to be cool. I don't want to take it there, you know, so I keep weed to not take it there. Sometimes people still take it there, you know, but I try to calm down. But weed helps me calm down, for real. It's one of my, almost the only hobby, you know, now, because rapping and singing is not a hobby for me. This is my life. It's not a hobby for me. Stopped being a hobby when I graduated high school. That's the thing I like to do. I get with my brother, I started smoking bigger, you know, like big smoking, like I'm really big smoking. He taught me that you gotta buy your own shit, like, and buy enough, not buy your own shit like I was letting folks get my shit. Like, you gotta buy enough, like, and what I mean by own shit, like, if you don't have enough and you running out, you're gonna have to ask somebody to even buy something from them. And he taught me, like, you don't need to be like that when you're going in a room with people or going around people you ain't met yet or don't know. Have your shit together too, like they gonna have their shit together just to try to impress you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't impressing them, but you gotta keep your shit together so you won't have to ask nobody. Have all your shit to yourself. Nigga probably ask you, you know what I'm saying? Girl probably ask you, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing he taught me, like, keep your own smoke, like, cause he really smoked. Like, I don't even smoke as much as him still to this day, and I really smoke. I really smoke.
Do you have a favorite strain?
Right now, I think it might change like every 2 months.
What makes you change? What makes you switch up?
Different weeds or just tasting my taste buds, like what I be wanting. Like right now, it's Skittles. Skittles, Zittles, whatever they call it, but it's Skittles.
You like the Skittles?
Would be my favorite strain right now, number one. But I love cookie. If I had to deal and do with anything and without the rest, it would be cookie. Regular cookie, platinum cookie, whatever, just cookie. Like, I love the taste of the weed cookie. My favorite cookie is bubblegum cookie. You know. Actually thinking about trying to get my own weed strain, actually. Be watching out for that, working on that. But, yeah.
Do you remember the first time you ever smoked marijuana?
Yeah, I smoked it with my boy Dials.
How old were you?
I was like 15, 14. Okay. Like, it's not a thing to brag on with me. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta let you know the real. I was sipping. I was drinking lean first. I was drinking lean before I ever smoked. I only started smoking literally for real after I graduated. I wasn't smoking in school. I literally can go back 4 or 5 years, 6 years and say that I was saying that's not good for you, don't be smoking. And I was drinking. Like, I'm sipping going to school. After middle school, I was sipping. Put it like that. After middle school, I was sipping. That 8th grade summer, that 9th grade summer going into it, I was sipping. And I was sipping first. I started smoking late, you know, like, I didn't start smoking on mid. I didn't start smoking with Reggie. I started smoking with gas, OG Kush, you know, like cookies. I started smoking when that was out. I didn't start back then with people like, you know, so I don't care what you say about me, you know, I'm new to it, but I'm true to it, you know, so, but I ain't strung out or nothing, you know.
I'm imagining the first time you did get high, the first time you did smoke, you got high.
Yes,
Sometimes people the first time, they don't actually get high.
Shout out Crucial, shout out Derek, the boy Derek's son, my boy Tay, my boy Dial, we call him Dial, we call him Tay, RK, like, whatever. This is my boy though. We was smoking, we was at my boy D.I. house, shout out my boy D.I. We were down at D.I. house on Bankhead, and he rolled a blunt. He always was smoking. Actually, he started coming to my house smoking with me, like when I started smoking. And when I started smoking with my mama. Mm-hmm. He was the first person though, but after that, I told her, and she walked in on me in my room, matter of fact, smoking, and she walked in and said, if you're gonna smoke with me, you can smoke, but other than that, don't do it. So it was cool, like, but, you know, what was I saying?
Your first time. Did you get high?
Yes, like, I was a rapper, so it was in me to, like, I guess, start rapping and singing. So when Tay passed me that blunt that first time, I said, bro, let me hit it. I ain't act like I always smoked or nothing. He knew I ain't never smoked, and he, you know, like, he was always with the little bro, you know, I ain't gonna steer you wrong, like, I don't want you. If you want to do it, I'll let you do it, but, you know, I ain't gonna be like, come on, smoke. So I said, I want to do it, let me do it. I'll never forget, I was laying on it probably was a hallucination because it was my first time, and I hit it like I really been smoking. I'm talking about I was smoking. Like, I watched folks smoke, watched nose and how they inhale, exhale, and I knew what I was doing until I started breathing it in, and I started coughing, and that burn goes in. Like, you never forget your first choke. If you smoke weed, you never forget your first choke because it burns your chest so fucking bad. I'm talking about, and it stays in there while you talking after you can talk, finally, it's still in there hot. So I did that, and I finally stopped coughing, and I got up. I wasn't sweating or nothing, I was still cool, but I was hot, like I laid back on that bed, man, I started rapping. They couldn't stop me from rapping till they took me home. I'm talking about I'm rapping, freestyling, I'm talking about freestyling, and it feel like I got on beat by Dre headphone, everything. I can't hear nothing but me saying what I'm saying. I can't hear them saying, hey, that hard, none of that. I'm rapping, singing, stop rapping, start singing loud, like soprano, like when I was young, my voice was just, you know, like, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience, but it wasn't nothing extra crazy. I just was rapping all night, and after that, I just was smoking. That was crazy.
So your mom was a smoker already?
Actually, my mom smoked cigarettes at first. And my mom was smoking before I was born, and I'm the baby. My sister older than me, and I'm the baby, so I know, with that being said to you, if you can, you know, if they can comprehend, that means that she had to be smoking before my sister was born. So with that being said, when she caught me smoking, she said she wanted to smoke with me. She'll start smoking too. So of course I feel like she probably tried weed before when she was young, but she wasn't smoking weed. You know, my mother wasn't one of those. She was a cigarette person. So I always hated cigarettes. And she got my pops on them. He was on them too. She got my pops on them, but he stopped. He started trying to do better. You know, like, he wasn't drinking. He don't drink beer. My dad never drunk beer. He always had it, like, up under the refrigerator, but never drunk beer. And he knows how to smoke weed, but he never, smoked weed after he was young, and he was smoking cigarettes because of her.
Mm.
So one day, Mama was smoking. She was asking me, did I bring some weed home? I told her it had got to the point where it was kind of like I had leverage on my mama. Like, oh, you want to smoke with me when I come home? Boom. I hit her with a real one night. Like, Mama, I'm talking about I was so serious. Like, I don't know what I was on. I don't know, like, what I was on that night. Like, I was just, just saying what I really felt. I'm like, Mama, like, I ain't gonna be able to just buy you a pack of cigarettes and bring you weed. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna smoke with you. Like, I started talking like I'm the daddy or something. Like, I'm the brother or something. Like, I'm her son, but I wasn't disrespecting. I just told her, like, Mama, like, I'm not, and I'm talking like this. I'm not gonna bring you, like, 'cause I talk delicate to my mom. I'm not gonna bring you cigarettes and bring weed home and smoke that with you too. Like, it's gonna have to be one or the other, and I kind of want you to smoke weed, instead of cigarettes. Do you know, my mother was 46 then, 45 then. My mother stopped smoking cigarettes cold turkey. Cold turkey. So if somebody can do that has tried the patch, the bubble gum, the shot, everything that they have, to resist cigarettes, tried all that in their lifetime, and their son, their baby, can come up after 46 years and ask you, like, try to have leverage and tell you, like, you're not gonna smoke both, and you stop smoking cigarettes cold turkey. It made me feel away, and that made me strive to get to where I'm at now. Like, stuff like that helps me in life. It betters me. It makes me feel better that I can help, or that somebody else can overcome something that's so hard to overcome. Mm. Because I feel like if nothing in the world you can get addicted to is that nicotine from the cigarette, like, I feel you can stop anything but the real hard drugs like crack or cigarettes or, like alcohol too. But it's...
So you got her off cigarettes?
I got Mama off cigarettes with weed, so that's why I don't care what people say about me smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's what I do, man. I don't do heroin. I don't do coke. I don't do none of the Molly. I don't do none of that. Like, I don't do none of it. I don't pop beans, none of that. I smoke weed and I drink syrup. I ain't never heard of nobody dying off syrup. Never heard nobody dying off weed.
Is she still a marijuana smoker?
Nope.
She quit?
That's the crazy thing. Mom is...
She didn't go back to cigarettes?
She didn't go back to cigarettes.
Okay.
Mom is actually doesn't smoke weed, doesn't like weed at all, hates cigarettes with a passion. Actually went to something wronger, badder, worser, the worst. Back in Miles. Mm. I'm trying to shake her from those two. That's my baby. I try to get her, keep her healthy as possible. But yeah, she's not back on cigarettes. I'm happy about that, but this is almost even worse, so I'm trying to help on that one, but.
Now, marijuana can be an expensive habit. Is that expensive for you?
Everything that you buy every week is expensive, or every day in a matter.
Have you ever tried to calculate how much you probably spend on just marijuana?
Just marijuana?
On a personal usage for like a month or?
Ooh.
In a year?
A month. I will use this month. No. Yeah, I will use this month right here because I've tallied it up because we was doing.
You have tallied it up.
This month. It was a 30-day period. Me going back to the city. I think I bought her like at least I would say
your personal
10 ounces. No, 8. I bought like 8 ounces just this month. It would be 9 because I have one now, 9 ounces this month. That's That's 2 cuties. That's 2 cuties in a house. Like that's a lot of weed. So round it out, weed ain't just, but I get different weeds. I can't put a price on it because I get exotic weed, and when exotic weed is not around for me to get, and I don't want to go the extra mile for it, I get regular Kush. Just so no telling how many ounces of OG Kush I bought versus exotic ounces that I bought, because if I see the exotic and I smell it and I like it, I'm getting it, and I'm not gonna get a little bit because I want to smoke, and that's my choice and my weed of choice, my taste of choice today. So I'm gonna get all of this kind of weed. I ain't even gonna split it up or switch it up.
But is there an average you think you probably spend a month?
If it had to be, probably like a 6,000 or 6,300.
Very expensive.
I probably would round it out to 6,000, be like 5,500. Gotta keep it all the way 1,000. Gotta keep it all the way a G.
In a month.
Gotta keep it a G, like 50 dubs. It's like 5,500 a month. That's a month though. That's what I'm saying. So with that being said, that's a $5,500 expense every month. And sometimes you don't think about it because it's going so fast, and you might be, you're getting money as you spending. Not saying it's good, but I'm telling you how I am.
That's over 50,000 in a year if we multiplied that by 12.
Yeah.
Some people make that amount of money to live, and it's a marijuana habit for you. Ever thought about quitting?
Just quitting, like stopping for some minutes, but I think I'm gonna have my hair and smoke weed for the rest of my life. I ain't gonna lie. Sort of like a Rasta. Rastafarian.